Hello, Madeline. This is Mr. Viles. Again, I apologize for delaying this. The email just slipped out of my system here, and I missed it. Entirely my bad. So I want to go back and look at your question. I'm kind of confused on how to go about researching organized Christianity for the Google map. I've searched Christianity in Africa and the like, but almost everything that pops up are maps of the regions. Should I just look up churches, statutes, etc. that aren't from the regions you listed? Well, you do want to look for, it's good to add in a more specific term. For instance, I'm going to try Christian church in Africa, 1800s. And of course, when this comes up, I'm going to come down here, and I'm going to go right to images, because that's what you're looking for. And it's just a quicker way to search than clicking on all those files. So you're looking here, and exactly as you say, so here's like a map, and here's like a map. But I'm just going to scroll down real quick, and I'm going to look for anything that seems good. Here's a picture, but just eyeballing it doesn't seem quite what we want. So I'm going to come back up the top, and I'm going to change the word church, and I'm going to change it to art, and see what happens. Aha. Again, there are the maps you talked about, but I'm just going to scroll down, and I'm looking for something. No, you see here it's in Massachusetts, it looks like. No good. Continuing to look down here. Look down. Aha. This looks like it's out of a museum. The Met Museum. Very good. From Eastern Africa, 1600 to 1800 AD. This is the very sort of thing we're looking for. And I'm going to quickly, I want to go to the website for this image. It says it's from Ethiopia, made of Amharic wood, tempera paint. This is just the kind of art we're looking at. Let me just check the site, make sure that this seems to be vetted. In fact, this looks like it'd be a great site for us. Telling us here's a region, and up here, Eastern Africa, it looks like it's giving me 3 different versions. Oh, and that looks like a Madonna with child right there, from Ethiopia. So let me click on that. That might be a great picture for us. Let me click on this again. And this would be something, if I right click on it, it looks like I could save that image. You could do this, or you could copy the image URL, and this would allow you to put this into a map. So this is what I'd recommend. To go back to your initial question, having difficulty finding the material, maps, should I just look up churches, statutes, etc. that aren't from the regions you listed? I think you can continue to look for the regions, but I think you do want to add in the keywords, either art, statue, depending on the region, architecture or church might also work, but it does require a little playing with the words. Also, you'll notice the time period that may help filter out some of the garbage. But again, you're going to have these kind of random pop-ups, and to the best of your ability, just try to scroll down through them. But if you look, you're just having an eye out. You're looking for art, like that kind of popped out to me before. But if I were to scan by that, this does not look particularly Christian. Central Africa, it's African art, but it may not be particularly Christian. But as we're scrolling around, you're looking for something that, oh, look at this. Again, from the Met Museum, when it comes to Africa here. But that cross could be very interesting, and a very interesting thing to add to your map. So that's what I would do as far as searching. Real quick, let's try, instead of Africa, let's try China. And we don't know if this will come up, but look at this. This is from the 1800s, and that would be a perfect example of syncretism. Very good. And we could scroll down, we could look for more. This is potentially interesting, but it does not look to be particularly Christian without clicking on it, and I'm just going fast. Very good. Oh, what is this? That's interesting. This looks like it's coming from CNN. Let's go to the website for that image, because it's a very interesting look. It looks like it's perhaps, is it supposed to be Jesus on a boat? Scrolling down, this would be an idea of, and you see the caption, this would be a very interesting example here of syncretism, where you have the Buddhist goddess of compassion, the way that she is normally carved in there, bringing in the Madonna. I'm just scrolling down, and there's that picture. And so here you have a picture of, it's supposed to be Jesus calming the waters, but again, if you think syncretism, and we click on this, if we think about the features there, you know, this is very, very highly syncretized with Chinese culture versus Mediterranean culture, which would have been where Jesus would have parted waters or performed miracles in any case. However, I'm getting a little lost in the topic here. You could see, though, the trick is just playing around with the keywords. Some specificity helps. Having Christian in there, putting in a time period. You can always try 1700s or even 1600s, depending on the period. And then putting in your region. I think you can keep the regions and just kind of do some skimming. And as you can tell, it's just kind of having a slight eyeball for this, trying to pick out of all this nonsense here, tattoos and whatnot. And you want to get something that looks authentic and looks syncretized in terms of style, like that one did. If you have any more questions, please email me again, and I will be much more prompt in getting back to you. I appreciate it. Thank you.